They're stars. Kurt Hawkins, he's a, Zach he's getting to shine off Zach. And he's the straight man to Zach. Zach is just a character. The way he acts in the ring and the way he acts in real life, I think it's still Zach. It's Matt Cardone. It's totally Matt Cardone. I don't think there's the man, it just is, he's Matt Cardone. I would love to see him have creative freedom. Oh my God. Him and Kurt Hawkins would be the bros again. They would be some type of bros again. I mean, they're best friends. They grew up together in the business. I mean, they started up in about the same time, both from New York, both, they just became great friends. I mean, and they're both passionate about wrestling figurines, with the whole ECW. And when Kurt Hawkins, Kurt Hawkins, he's really charismatic too. He just was never used properly in the WWE, and that's just the way it is. As Kofi Kingston says in one of the Pro Wrestling Illustrated, he had one of the best matches of his career. Standing ovation in the back room. Everyone patting him on the back and saying, it's great. And then he wasn't used on Raw the next night. When it's your time, it's your time. In the meantime, enjoy your paycheck and have fun. You're still getting paid. It's fun. It's part of the journey. And at any point, notice Dolph got called up to the main storyline. You can be used in the story to move up storylines. I mean, it's why the Revival is such a great tag team. I love the Revival. They're closer to the Midnight Express than a lot. They are the new Midnight Express. The more I watch them, the more I'm like, this is Midnight Express. And yes, I haven't seen that many Midnight Express matches, but everyone I've seen, they were tag team specialists. And yes, I fell in love with Cornette on the magazine, and then found Cornette and just he's another one of those that was better than you would ever imagine. You just wanted to see him get the crap kicked out of him. That boy, and you still to this day, he draws heat. I don't think there's a Cornette. I don't think there's an off button on Cornette. The only thing that Cornette has now that he doesn't have before is now he can cuss. So he's cussing all the time. Oh my lord, if you said on commentary he could cuss. God. Jim Ross and Jim Cornette on commentary, and Jim Ross and Cornette's told he can cuss and no one will. Oh my god. Oh my god. A fully unleashed Cornette on AEW, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. That would be like torture level 101 for Jim. He hates AEW. But secretly he loves them. And he's like, they're doing good things. Like, because, when he was in Ring of Honor, he fought with a lot of those guys. He has bad memories of dealing with them in Ring of Honor. I didn't see his Ring of Honor run, but evidently it was epic. Just Jim Cornette ended up being Jim fucking Cornette! But that's what I'm trying to say. It's weird how, as you develop an appreciation for wrestling, you come to understand why some people are heralded as what they are heralded as. Even though when you finally get to see them, especially these older wrestlers, you don't get to see much. And it's really sad when you see a legend being dragged through the mud. Like Flair was by WCW, or Dusty was by the WWF. You just feel sorry for them. Because here's the great. I mean, Jericho's a great. And, I never was a huge Jericho. I like Jericho, and then he did the whole Fozzy thing, and it just turned me off, Because I just wanted Jericho to be Jericho. And when Jericho is just Jericho, he's just gotten better with it as he ages. Still can pull off an incredible match, but you can see age catching up to him. But Jericho, I mean, that's the thing. It's amazing when you let the legends be legends. There's a reason they're a legend. Bret Hart is Bret Hart. Stone Cold Steve Austin is Stone Cold Steve Austin. By the way, I hated the Ringmaster, and I hated how WCW treated Steve Austin. And Triple H is Triple H. Mark Henry, by the way, who I've actually met, God, is he a sports nut? Like this man eats, sleeps, and drinks sports. He's a sport nut. But he was an incredible wrestler. I watched him even in his early days and loved his wrestling style because he played big man really well. He was a good big man. Definitely worthy of the... Even though they did him in the crappiest angles. The whole hand thing is just... Oh... But... And now, getting to see Flair be Flair, I understand. It's a shame we never got to see Dusty be Dusty, because he got so tainted by what the WWF did to him. That was wrong. Still, the Bunkhouse Brawl. I've watched it, and yeah, that was good. That was Dusty being Dusty in the ring. Just a tough roughneck from Austin. Just a tough roughneck Texan. And that's what Dusty was. He was just a working man. Just a working stiff. And he was a great worker. And his sons are amazing. Cody is... Yeah. It's freaking Cody. Promos. I love the being an elite, and we know there's another side. Like, Cody's a multifaceted character. And, and that's the best thing about a great wrestler is they can be multifaceted. By the way, I like the Road Warriors. They lived up to their hype. They were just beat down machines. But yeah, there's facets to the character. You can change, like what's his name? On WWE Backstage, who I can't think of right now. And I know everyone's screaming at the screen right now. He would play straight edge, and he could play it both ways. He just was that good a wrestler. He was an incredible wrestler from what I've seen. I've never seen any of his matches. But man, whew, he's good on WWE. I'm like, whoa. He's telling it like it's true. He's straight up telling the truth. And, yeah. And that's, it's just interesting how when you don't let a legend be a legend, it ruins a legend. And this was a long, deep dive of Russian novel that led to me saying, I love Flair now, but it took me a while to love Flair.